And we are back on the 0 Hour. I am Richard RJ Eskow. We have been covering over the past few weeks the unfolding horror of the events in Flint, Michigan, where children have been cognitively and in other ways permanently damaged by lead poisoning in the water. That as the result of Michigan's Republican governor replacing the leadership of Flint, Michigan with an unelected emergency manager, the emergency in question being financial rather than human in nature. That emergency manager decided to save money. Long story short, mass poisoning in Flint with especially harmful effects to the children. We now learn that the Michigan governor, Rick Snyder, is apparently withholding documents that have been requested of him by Congress. On January 26, Representatives Elijah Cummings and Brenda Lawrence sent a letter to Governor Snyder requesting a number of documents relating to Flint, but his office has, quote unquote, completely ignored that request so far, even though the second letter to Snyder was sent, quote unquote, under the full authority of the committee. Cummings also noted Snyder's quote-unquote blatant refusal to cooperate. Now, there is reason to believe, as Bryce Covert writes in Think Progress, there is reason to suspect that there may be important information on the documents that have yet to be released. Although he's released some emails, we now learn that city health officials showed that they were concerned that Snyder's administration had purposely delayed the results of lead testing in the schools drinking water twice. That means that they may have known that children and others were being poisoned and told and chose not to inform the public about that. However, the governor has only selectively released his emails and is not responding to these repeated requests from Congress. It's hard to know where else to go with this, except to say that suppression of information always casts doubt on a public official, and the finger of doubt is now pointing directly at Michigan Governor Rick Snyder, who may be the architect in some ways of this tragedy.